I told my boy I'd text him when I'm live, so I gotta do that really quick. I'm gonna do another live stream after this. Potentially the most schizo live stream I'll ever do. Talking about the shape of the earth. Okay. But wait 1 sec. It's midnight. I have class tomorrow. I have 4 classes tomorrow. But we're staying up all night. We have to get things. We have to get some stuff done. Some schizo research. And some long live streams. But let me text my phone. Where's my phone? Okay, we're talking about Dalai Lama and Tibetan Buddhism and why it is evil. Let's dim the lights a bit. Some dramatic effect. Do I not look patriotic? America. The NRA. Look at that. Okay. Is my turn? Alright. I swear it's quieter sometimes. I know laggy when I screen share. This isn't gonna be that long. We're just doing a hit piece on Tibetan Buddhism. A sacrificed child in the palace of Dalai Lama. His flayed skin. These are tantric Buddhists. These are the people that tell you, do yoga. Do yoga. Yoga's good. Do the yoga. Yoga, it has nothing to do with communing with the top gods of these religions. Yoga, you could totally do yoga and be Christian. Christ-centered yoga, this is not good. This is not a real thing. Let me do multiple so that they know. This is stupid. The origin, I'm not fucking pulling this shit up. The origin of yoga is to commune with your pagan gods. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Dalai Lama. Look at him. His holiest. Look, he's so holy. He's so holy. Jesus Christ did not say, I've come for peace. I've come for peace. I have not come for peace, but with a sword. That's what he said. Visiting Lama-led protesters were in Tibet. Okay, New York Times. Okay. 3 to 4 foot drum made from human skin in Dalai Lama's palace. What the fuck happened to karmic cycles? Huh? We're closing all the tabs because this is making my computer so laggy, bro. What happened to karmic cycles? What happened to staying in your own lane? I thought Buddhism was like about meditation and stuff. This is the fucking leader of the religion. Human skin. Oh, well, that's just like one instance. That's just one thing. The earliest known footage from Tibet. Around their waists, there are aprons from human bones wearing face masks. Stretched human. Now, this is the religion of Buddhism. It's supposed to be like stay in your own lane one. Like, they're wearing fucking human faces. Yeah. What happened? What happened? Bones. Bones. This is gonna be the speed run of a hippies. For his birthday, Dalai Lama demands a set of human intestines, 2 human heads, and blood and human. What the fuck do you mean a human skin? What is this? An entire skinned man? Like what? This is the leader of Buddhism. This is the guy. Let's watch him make out with the child. Look at this. Suck on my tongue. Here's a child sucking on his tongue. Okay. Well, what about the priests and Catholic priests? Those are priests. So it's not the one fucking guy that leads the whole thing. Two. I'm not even Catholic, so shut the fuck up. Yeah, you can claim to be a part of something and not actually be it, right? Like we see that with Jesuits. Dalai Lama, he's not actually part of the World Economic Forum, but he does talk to Greta Thunberg, the fucking Masonic Masonry's little bitch, right? I love the environment. I love the environment. And she rides in the fucking private jet. You guys are destroying the environment, guys. This is not cool. Let's go on a private jet. I'm too wealthy for business class. I'm too wealthy for it. Look at this. Wow. This is probably boosting his karmic cycle so much. Guys, he's gonna make it out after this one. And here's this guy. The leader, the leader of yoga. Yoga is a spiritual practice. Yoga is inherently spiritual, right? The positions that you're doing have to do with the same gods that were communicating to Plato, the same gods that Egyptians worshipped. Look at this fucker. Look at him. The leader of yoga. I don't follow religion, but Hinduism is the only real religion. What the fuck are you talking about? What is he doing with the World Economic Forum? What does he have to do with them? Hmm? What's up with this, guys? I mean, it's almost like the World Economic Forum just wants to start fucking killing people, right? Which, guess what? Guess what? The leader of yoga, Sadhguru, where he says, I don't think that you should do the Kundalini. It's too powerful for you. Planning out the family taking charge of human birth. If we are to control human numbers. Look, yoga and meditation, guys. You can do yoga and meditation. Like, fucking kill all of you. Human population, the world population day. Who the fuck decided that this was a thing? We need to have a day where we're like, yo, there's people on Earth. Yes, guys, you're right. We need to start erasing people. So we're gonna do mass ritualistic sacrifice. How schizo are we getting today, guys? Extremely, extremely schizo. See, here's the thing with environmental problems. Well, even from an atheist worldview, even from an atheist perspective, dude, I'm actually speedrunning schizophrenia. Even from an atheist perspective, that shit isn't fucking real. Yeah, I need to stop drinking plastic water bottles because I'm hurting the environment. But the corporation that's like, yeah, we're gonna build wind turbines and just put them in the ground. We're gonna put them in the ground after 10 years. But those people aren't the problem, bro. It's me. I need to drive my car less. I need to start biking to work for the environment. For the environment, guys. But you know, like the fucking same people that are telling me, don't drive your car, don't drive your car, you're hurting the environment, are taking a private jet. Right. Taylor Swift is saying, go vote Democrat. They're going to change things, guys. Kamala Harris. Let's go be collectivists, guys. We don't do thinking. It's the same bitch that was like fucking going crazy on her carbon footprint. This bitch is taking a fucking helicopter to the grocery store. Sadhguru religion. Oh, I don't believe in a religion. But but where the fuck is it? Where does he say this shit? He does not belong to any religion, but Hindu is the only way of life. What the fuck are you talking about? This dude is not Christian. Get this fucking article out of here. I fucking hate these medium writers, bro. They're all gay. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son. Facts. Facts. Thank you, Jesus. And there's this fucking Indian ass name. Okay, I'm not even reading this, bro. This is hurting my brain. Dude, I've actually speedrun India hate right now. We're worshipping fucking Vishnu, the god of destruction. Oh no, that's Shiva. Shiva, the destroyer god. We're gonna worship this. What the fuck? Yes. The goal. Guys, we're gonna work really fucking hard, and then we're gonna forget. And we're gonna work really hard, and then we're gonna forget everything. And then we're gonna be a cow, born on a farm. And we're gonna stand in a pen for 10 years, and then we're gonna get killed by shooting a nail through our head because we're like, oh, it's food, it's food. And walk into the stable, nail, dead. Dead. Okay. Now we're about to do the stream that will make me lose my reputation. Can I change the name of this while I'm live? Am I allowed to do this? This stream is about to destroy my reputation from here on. The first part, we just had to hate on Hinduism and Tantric Buddhism because you literally practice black magic. And then you stay in your lane, bro. Attain spiritual achievement. While you fucking sacrifice children. What the fuck? What do you mean stay in your lane, bro? What happened to the karma? Now this part is where I'm gonna lose my reputation. What is the shape of the earth? What is the shape of the earth? I can't believe I just got all that information out in 10 minutes. We're so efficient right now. Okay. Now listen. What the fuck is the shape of the earth? And I know that I'm gonna get a lot of hate from this. I'm definitely gonna get a lot of people calling me stupid. What do I care for? People, nah, it's gonna be bad too, because people are gonna see my channel and I'm talking bad about gay people. I don't talk bad about them. Right? I just made a video about how it should have never been removed from the mental illness book. And I'll just talk about how sodomy is destroying your soul and bringing you tenfold demons into your life. Yeah, anyways, what is that dude doing on the World Economic Forum that talks about, we should kill people? Isn't that like, couldn't that be his reincarnation that he's fucking killing? Whatever. Infinite suffering cycles. They love him. I'm stealing this. The Buddhist allows the woman being raped to continue being raped because it's part of her cycle. It's part of her path. Yeah, my friend's a heroin addict, but like, it's part of his karmic cycle, bro. It's part of his karmic cycle. It's like kind of my thing that I just let it happen. Welcome to apathy. Welcome to the ideal world for Satan. And I shouldn't hate so much because it's not good. But to be honest, it's hard for me to imagine Jesus saying, yeah, you guys are doing fine. Right? Yeah, but this is where you're getting meditation and yoga from these people. Suck on my tongue, child. Hey, I know you're an 8-year-old boy, but have you ever considered tongue kissing me? Wow, Dalai Lama, that's a great idea. Like, what the fuck? And yeah, literally don't say anything to me about priests, okay? Jesus is my priest. Like, huh? Like, what? Huh? I'm so charged up right now, bro. I'm so angry. I woke up at 2 p.m. today. 2 p.m. Do you know how bad that is? I had such a good dream, and I woke up to my alarm at 11, and I was like, I need to go back. I need to return. And I could not. I just went back to sleep and woke up at 2 p.m. And I was like, oh, it is over, bro. Besides the point. Okay, let's get this rolling. Let's get this rolling. I feel like it's less laggy when I do just the app instead of the whole screen. Okay, did it shift tabs? Yes. Okay, let's begin. This is all fake. Every single one of these pictures is fake. This is fake. What is this? What am I looking at? I do not believe that this is real. None of these images are consistent. None of these are consistent. Wow. This is very fake. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Why is it like this? Okay, ready? What the fuck is this? Okay, look at this schizo Facebook post. Okay, but they know what's up. Seriously, they do know what's up. Neil deGrasse Tyson explained that the Earth is practically spherical. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck is this? Why doesn't a single picture of the Earth look like this? It is pear-shaped. It is pear-shaped. Look at this picture. Look at this visualization. What the fuck is NASA? It's almost like NASA is like, what is all this shit? Like, what the fuck is this? Why did none of the pictures look like this? Like, what? What is? And I was talking to my brother. Well, you just wouldn't notice. This is very noticeable, right? This is extremely noticeable difference in shape. He said it's an obfuscate. See, I already looked it up. He said it's an oblate spheroid, right? I don't know what this shit is. Where the fuck? Where's the visualization of what the planet looks like? Yo, pretty much Neil deGrasse Tyson or some of these famous fuckers. What is it? This is literally a flat Earth map. Oh, okay. They were disproving the flat Earth. Okay, and I'm not like all in on flat Earth, obviously. That's why it's what is the shape of the Earth? But I'm very far from all in on anything slightly related to this shit. Like what is this? Right. Yo, what the fuck? Is he a Freemason? is this? Bitch, I'm very hard. School is very hard. What is this, dude? What am I looking at? Neil deGrasse Tyson, Shape of Earth, Facebook. Where is this shit? Oh, because I have it on my phone. Let me find this. School's very hard. Bitch, I'm very hard. It's the final countdown. Finally, bro. This took way too long. This is a really shitty quality picture. Look at fucking Neil. Look at this bitch. Look at this. First, it is an oblate spheroid. Second, it is pear-shaped. Third, this is a picture. Okay, this is very different. So they went from it was a globe to it was a globe with flat top and bottom to it's a fucking pear. Like the pictures, okay, it didn't look actual pear, but it was very questionable to this picture that they're like, yeah, this is what the earth looks like. See, Eastern Orthodox, they know what's up. The firmament. Have faith. What was I about to look up? this have to do with Neil deGrasse Tyson? What is this shit? Anyways, there's a clip of him somewhere saying that you can eat certain amounts of arsenic within your daily value. Saying that it's okay because the daily value, guys, because you can just eat some arsenic and like it's whatever, it's no big deal. Satellite from space. Name one real photo. All right, guys. Let's go. Where are the real images? Where's the picture that's not CGI generated? Right? And I'm not saying that the earth is flat, but biblical cosmology does. Biblical. Oh my fuck, bro. Biblical cos. This is biblical cosmology. Where the fuck is the firmament? Where is the firmament in your worldview? Okay. Where is the firmament here? Where is it? Okay. Well, some parts of the Bible aren't true. No, that's such a fucking lie. You're retarded. The firmament, planets, stars, the waters that Ezekiel stood on, and heaven of heavens. It's not heaven, heaven 1, heaven 2, heaven 3. Okay? So there's 3 heavens, as mentioned in the Bible. And the pillars of the earth. So, what part of the word firmament firmament? This is not KJV. What part of the word firmament says atmosphere? Where the fuck does that play in? Where does that play in? Right? Firm. Let's break. Woo! You can go straight through it. Firm. Oh my dude, so many people are gonna not trust me after this video. Especially everyone. Like, I don't think it's this bad when you guys are seeing it, but I think it's bad still. Okay, it's firmament. Okay. So there's 200 billion galaxies, 200 billion to 2 trillion galaxies in the universe, bro. And it's just like, it's from the Big Bang, dude. It's from the Big Bang, and it's just random that we're here, bro. And like, dude, it's just, have you ever thought about that? You're like an ideal person for the elites in society. Which, speaking of the elites in society, I'm not like, there's supposed to be audio, but I can't hear anything. Is there like a part where they okay, you can't even read this in the slightest. Flat Earth Awakening. Thank you. Okay, but there's probably actual writing. Oh, look, Zerka tweeted about it. Very understandable. Okay. But where's the firmament, bro? If you believe in cosmology. Oh, he tweeted the fucking same thing. Jesuit conspiracy theories. Of course it came up. Okay. So the Antarctica Treaty. Well, what is this? Why do they have their own website? The Antarctica Treaty is where a billion companies say to demilitarize it. That's a very true thing. That's why they did it. To demilitarize Antarctica, right? We're just gonna not let anyone come, and whoever does come has to sign an NDA, right? And so, what happens if I just bought a plane and flew over Antarctica? I would get shot down, right? Blah blah blah. This is nonsense. Yo, listen up. Here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. All day and all night, and everything he sees just blue. Like him, inside and outside, blew himself in a blue. The United States and the Soviet Union, who fucking hate each other. They're like, we're gonna nuke each other. Yeah, but we're not gonna violate this very important treaty, right? Flying over Antarctica. Look at this. Look at this. So, do you know what this is? Have you ever seen The Truman Show? Okay, I didn't need to see this. I didn't need to get this sentimental. Look. What happened here? What was up with this? Okay. In The Truman Show, great movie. Jim Carrey here was probably had sex with children. Said. Well, he's told in the movie. No, you can't go out into the ocean, which is how he fucking escapes the world. Right? No, you can't go out into the ocean because you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Look, this is them doing fear propaganda to him. You're gonna die out there. You're gonna die. It's dangerous. There's rainstorms. And I'm not saying that it's the exact same, right? You flee. I'm not saying that you flee into Antarctica and you get to go be free from, from everything going on, right? It's not the ultimate end goal here isn't to reach Antarctica. But this is the same thing that they did to him. This is the same fucking thing. You're gonna die if you leave this island. You're going to die. You can't fly over Antarctica. No, no plane. Okay? No plane. I swear people have been shot down doing this. I swear people have been shot down doing this. Okay. So everyone in the old times that used to go to Antarctica to go check stuff out, to go see what was going on, none of them made it far. All of them pretty much said that it just keeps going and going, and that like everyone died. Right? Everyone who lived was like everyone died. So you're telling me that a normal part of the world was never explored successfully? Right? That there's nothing special about this place? Interesting. Very interesting. Right? That's a little strange. That countless people throughout history have made an expedition somewhere and no one ever returned successfully, having explored the whole thing. Right? Like, what? Huh? That does not make sense. Okay. Again, not saying that the world is flat. I'm not saying that there's no globular movement, but I am saying that something's up. Okay. The pictures of the earth are fake. We've changed the shape of the earth 3 times. Okay. The pictures of satellites in space are fake. And you are not allowed to go to Antarctica. Okay. We've proven all these things. Okay, we're putting the screen back on. Things will be much easier, and I will. Okay. We're gonna get a lot of conflicting information. This is what makes you guys say I'm crazy. It's shit like this. where it's like there's 10 billion debunks and there's 10 billion like, no, this is true, this is true. What is the website? Okay. What the fuck? The Earth orbits the sun and the sun orbits the Earth. Earth. No, bro. Honestly, it's geocentrism. Because why is God putting any planet above Earth? Why would he ever do that? Right? Earth is God's planet. All these other planets are demons. Right? See, look at these G's. Except for not this dude. I don't like this guy. Right? What? See, there's no infinite stars. That's such nonsense. Because again, it's just going into is this just a okay, Eric Dubé. I don't know who this guy is. Only NASA and other government space agencies. Okay, wait, let me talk about why you shouldn't believe in NASA first. And I know I've brought this up 10 billion times on my channel, but like, listen. Oh, wait, do I not have it on? Do I have it on the screen? Like, I'll fix it. I know I've said this 10 billion times on this channel, but I feel a need to send. Okay, let's look at the origins of NASA, shall we? Who's the most evil person in this world? Who comes to your mind? Hitler, right? Okay, and I'm not saying he wasn't, but I'm just saying that's what everyone thinks, right? Okay, this. Yeah, so you did order the murder of, you were like at the top of like, you were at the top of like the Nazi regime, which killed 6 million Jews. Yeah, okay. Okay. But like, it's fine. Like, we need to build rockets so we could be like God, right? We need to be able to do the impossible and go to space. Okay, this is literally what Operation Paperclip was. Von Braun was a member of the SS Equestrian Unit. This dude rode horses and killed Jews. Joined the Nazi Party. Became a junior SS. Okay, and this is some bullshit. This is about bombs and stuff, right? But Operation Paperclip was what we needed in order to do this. Okay, we needed to pull these Nazis and say, hey, I know you have war crimes and you're going to be killed by our government. Our government is going to dispatch people to shoot you. But hey, roughly half of early Paperclip members were from the Nazi Party. That's such cap. Operation Paperclip. Okay. Let's talk here. Don't. Even if these people weren't high ranking Nazi officials that would say, hey, go kill those Jews, they were the ones creating their rockets and shit, right? So this is such bullshit. This is such a cop out. And why did you never learn about this in history? And what does Operation Paperclip have to do with the creation of the CIA? Well, a lot. Okay. But anyways, one of these guys, it might have been von Braun, but yeah, no. Here's the thing is we wouldn't need to do all this crazy stuff if they were just normal civilians. If you were just a normal German or Austrian person, we wouldn't need to do Operation Paperclip and change your name and like give you a whole background to make you seem normal and stuff. We would have just, hey, come to the US, we have a contract for you. Right? And this was classified until the fucking 80s, bro. Until the 80s. And Canada still hasn't released the names of the people that they brought in. Okay? Nazi German scientists. So don't fucking hit me with this bullshit. Oh, well, some of them were Nazis. Only half of them were Nazis, right? It's nonsense, okay? Anyways. Nazi rocket facility. And baby, when we get there, things will be much easier. I want to nothing anymore. Okay, he became a German American because we took him in. Okay, that's not the point. It's not what I'm getting at all here, guys. I'm getting a little distracted. Listen. Here's what I am getting at. Everything that has to do with space is pure evil. Okay? So this guy, no, no, no. Jews. Yep, this is what I was looking for. Okay. So the people that built the first fucking rocket of this dude, that we took into the US because we need him, guys, for science, guys. Here's what these people do. Ready? This goes along with what I was saying about the World Economic Forum earlier. Listen. What they do is they make a sense of urgency. They make a sense of necessity. Guys, we need to help the environment, bro. The world is going to collapse, bro, because the environment that we have no control over, right? The greater the necessity they make, the further they can go with the crazy shit that they do, right? And so if they had a thing, if there was a thing going on where gay people were being killed in the masses, they would start persecuting people that were against gay people, right? And I'm not saying that that's like a, I'm not saying anything about that, right? I have no feelings on this. Anyways, you understand what I'm getting at, though, right? Like, they manufacture some sense of, no, the Soviets are gonna beat us. So it's like, let's bring in a fuck ton of Nazis, right? Anyways, they built all the shit and then they died. Tens of thousands of slaves. Okay? He didn't even care. It's conceivable that he didn't know? What the fuck do you mean? Yeah, this guy didn't go check on his baby project. He didn't go check on the project that he is said to have created. Yeah, totally. I believe this. Plausible deniability, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know. I just had slaves building my shit. I have no idea. Right? Thousands died at this man's hands. Okay? How the fuck are you a high up in the SS? Okay? Oh, there's only 3 sites, right? Like, what's not hard to find out? It's not. It's Alright, let's be serious. Let's be serious. We're talking about the Holocaust. How did this man not? It's conceivable. Oh, they're saying it's inconceivable. Yo, I'm tweaking, bro. Am I that tired? I hope not, because I have hours more of work to do. Okay. What? Yeah, no, but this dude knew what he was doing. Okay. Right. Nazis are practicers of the occult. Right. I fucking said this like 10 billion times on this channel, but we're saying it again. Nazis love the occult. Hitler's occult initiation. They're doing these rituals. Azov Battalion is the Nazi group, right? It's the Nazi group in Ukraine. When I was in Europe, this girl had a free Azov sign. They were doing like a protest. Look, this is the Order of the Black Sun. This is like very old occult symbol. Okay, and this is penetrating your unconscious and harming you right now. As we look at it, okay, I'm just new to discovering that the swastika is earth, air, fire, water. Okay, which is, the base elements that you use. But the Nazis were big practitioners of the occult, okay? And if you don't believe this, that means that you think that there was a valid reason that Hitler took power, right? If you don't believe this, this means that you think that Hitler was charismatic and intelligent enough to convince the German people to kill Jews. So that's a little weird. Isn't that kind of a questionable belief to have, right? Because he didn't rule by deception. We know that. We know that Hitler was talking about, what the fuck is this shit? What is wrong with you? Who made this? What the fuck? Why is this a thing? Who is making anime girl? This looks like a child. Am I wrong? Is this not a Nazi waifus are the best? Yo, is this the bitch from Evangelion? Yo, and that's fucking, isn't that power? Yo, I'm done with you guys, bro. I'm done with you people. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Anyways, Hitler loved the occult. This is like what he ruled by. And I fucking hated that every time I look up an esoteric term, some metal band pulls up that probably worships Satan, right? But like, they always have the pictures that I need to be looking for. And they have like, and it's the same term too. Then they're like, I don't even listen to music. It fucking sucks. I feel like I'm tweaking right now, bro. I feel like sometimes I make a video, especially after I drink like some coffee or some shit, and I feel like I'm very hard to understand. I feel like you have to be dissecting my words a little bit. The occult conspiracy, there's no fucking conspiracy, okay? This guy knew witchcraft. His best friend, um, we'd known his whole life, said one day he just came back and he had the energy of Satan within him, right? The Nazis are practicers of the occult, okay? This shouldn't be hard to understand. That's why they use the sigil. The swastika is a sigil, right? And here's the theory. They changed the collective unconscious to make this a sigil of evil and hate, but before it was a sigil of peace. Okay, because look. Swastika origins. This is lightning bolts, the sun of God. This is bullshit. Okay. So this was a symbol for peace way back when. Okay. Right facing. It's the right facing one, right? Isn't it? Can't it be both? Yo, wait, what the fuck? Am I onto something? Because isn't this um let's see. If we tilt this slightly to the right, we tilt this slightly to the left. No, that is not the same. Right? But this one is going clockwise. Yeah, so it's prosperity and good luck. See, Hitler was reading his shit. Like, he knew what he was doing. This is a very intelligent man here, or at least he had intelligent people speaking to. Anyways, back to the point. Back to the topic. Oh yeah, I'm pissed off. Quote Joey Badass. Ah, bro, this is so fucking schizo. Okay. Listen, okay, this is what we're getting at here. Is that everything that has to do with space has to do with the occult. What happened when man said, I'm gonna be my own God? I'm gonna reach the heights of God. What happened? When man said, I know that this is like my domain, but I want to go to the domain I'm not allowed in. When did people do that? The Tower of Babel. God said, this is not good. You're done for. He separated everyone so nicely, isn't it? It's like a little like slap on the wrist. It's like, hey, come on. No, you know what it is? It's like we're children and you're holding me up like this and I'm standing on your legs. And then God picks me up from the top. Or I'm standing on your arms, on your hands. God picks me up from the top and he walks me to another room. That's how kind he is. I know, it's like so nice, right? We're like, hey, let's be God. And then he's like, hey, come on, no cookie. Anyways, this has to be the most schizo video you're ever going to see from me. So there's that whole thing. And, Jack Parsons occult. Where's his book? Where's the book? Here it is. Oh, no. This is the book. Oh, shit. What the fuck? This is the book. Sex and Rockets. Yo, what is this? Sometimes I feel like when I see these images, I'm like actually destroying my soul. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. But sometimes I feel like I'm poisoning myself. Facts. Your inability to grasp the occult is not a valid argument against it. Here's what I'm getting at here. Everything in space is the occult, bro. Everything that has to do with space. Yo, what the fuck is all this? This is just okay, Aleister Crowley trained Jack Parsons. Okay? He trained him. This is what you need to understand. Aleister Crowley also sacrificed many people. He also raped children. He's also a 33rd degree Freemason. He said he would drink urine while on heroin, while having sex. That's sex magic, okay? We're not getting into sex magic here. That's so fucking disgusting and terrible that it makes me kind of lose it. So yeah, he was part of this religion, Thelema, which, oh, of course, he was a Marxist. He was part of this religion, Thelema. Yep, chaos magic, which pretty much, Crowley said that he was worshiping the Egyptian sun god Set, who was actually this one demon that I can't remember the name of, which is a whole fucking thing. But anyways, it's besides the point. Embracing one's true will, one's ultimate purpose, See, they say beyond selfishness. This is peak selfishness. This is what they don't get. Is that they're so fucking selfish in their mental that they just don't listen to their soul, right? They're like, yeah, whatever, I have a soul, but like we're gonna exchange it for a life of cool. So we're just gonna have sex with children. And then they go to hell. Anyways, where is the part? It's always science fiction, entertainment, it's always entertainment, is the destroyer of your life, right? The destroyer is always entertainment. It's never that you like to chop wood too much. They get you with the entertainment and then they develop some thoughts. Okay? Parsons was performing bedtime incantations to invoke the devil, which he learned from fucking entertainment. Okay? And it's entertainment it is the detriment. It really is, bro. Entertainment is what will be your downfall. Because that's what implants these thoughts of like, yeah, it's okay. Like, everyone has their vices, No, it's not okay. Yo, listen up, is a storm. That God is in a blue world. What the fuck is this? Renting out rooms to artists, occultists, and dropouts? What? Okay. Where's the part where he does crack and does sex magic? Oh, it's probably here. Some people would call it a cult. Nice. Great job, bro. His personal life. Okay, where's the good part? Yeah, he is like Elon Musk because he's a Satanist. Same thing with Steve Jobs. I don't want to look for all this, bro. Experiences, understanding. Yeah, you don't have a guardian angel, bro. Or your guardian angel, you're not allowing it to help you. The most thelemic person. This means that you love Satan. Oh, okay. Yep. Parsons masturbating onto magical tablets to a violin concert while this dude was taking notes on the astral plane. Parsons and Hubbard impregnating a random woman through immaculate conception with a magical child. Thelema's messianic embodiments of Babylon. Yeah, guys, Satanism is cool, bro. It's totally fine, dude. Things got too freaky even for Crowley. No, that's just not true, dude. That's just not true. This guy ate cakes of shit and period blood. Okay? So that's just the fakest thing I've ever heard. Doubled down. Sexually charged magical operations with prostitutes. Achieve union with universal consciousness. So yeah, what I'm getting at is that pretty much the building of the rockets was done by demon worship, right? And Freemasons came to the moon. Got nobody to listen, to listen, to listen to. Yeah, so they, had this on the moon. That's cool. Wow, well, that is of no concern to me. Okay. Two of the people on this mission were Freemasons. Buzz Aldrin was a Freemason. Okay. What the fuck is this? What is this shit? What am I even looking at? Okay. But you understand. You get the point. Right? Wow. Isn't this nice, guys? A Masonic apron with a badge about being on the moon. These people totally don't have sex with children. Totally. Yeah, 100%, guys. Yeah, they're fine, dude. It's just a fraternity. It's not a religion. Don't listen to what Albert Pike, our leader, said. What the fuck is this shit? See, like, when I see things like this, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? How did I end up looking at this? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look, here's a police badge. Okay. We're not talking about Freemasonic police right now. Okay. You understand. So why am I skeptical? Well, because Freemasons are the ones that fuck you. Freemasons are the ones that say, yeah, we're going to put this and this and this into a music video, and eventually this guy will kill himself. Okay. And see, I'm not saying it's flat, guys. I'm not saying it's flat. But the UN logo is. Okay. This is literally. Yeah, wait, let me take a video really quick because this shit's hilarious. The UN logo. Does this look familiar? Masonic olive branch. Just around the UN logo, which is a flat Earth map. All right. Banger, absolute banger. Okay, but I'm not saying that the Earth is flat. I'm just saying that it's weird. Because why did they do this? Because why did they do this? Oh, and I'm stealing this from Zerka. There's 33 of these. There's 33 of them. 33 sectors. 33 degrees in Freemasonry. 33 steps in Jacob's ladder to walk yourself to heaven, which is what these people want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 32 and 33. Okay. IDA. What the fuck is this shit? You have to be a pilot. Isn't that a little weird? Isn't that a little strange? Okay. And group of people said that the world looked like this before, like very recently, right? Every group of people. Okay. And again, never said it has to be flat. I just said that there's something wrong with what they tell us. Okay. And flat is the best conclusion following that, right? But I'm not set on this. Okay. This is just like the general idea. And like, I've never really understood how the sun works either with where we are. Why doesn't it go up? Why does it never go up? Why do they never go up? Like, think about it, okay? If I were to be traveling between, I don't know, man, where's Google Earth? Also, have you ever noticed that on Google Earth, you don't see curvature until you're very zoomed in? Like, it's like CGI until you're very zoomed in. And I think that they updated it and they made it less CGI looking because it used to be really shitty. But it's just a little weird. I just find it a little weird. And like I said, guys, I'm not set on it being flat, but I don't believe a fucking thing that they tell me. Right? Like they tell me the most stupid shit ever. The vaccine is safe and effective. Was it Elon Musk? No, Mark Zuckerberg just recently admitted that he had a deal with some big government to to hide all information about the vaccines. So what the fuck is that? Because it wasn't safe and effective, you would get canceled. You could lose your job for saying that it was made in the factory. And well, what did the FBI say? Okay? Like everything that you hear is harming you purposefully. They're harming you with it. Okay, I'm gonna go piss. Everybody, come together and move your body. Yeah, this shit is not loading, bro. I've literally been waiting for like 5 minutes. This is nonsense. Okay. But anyways, wouldn't it be more efficient to fly to South America by going here and up, right? And I know like they're like, oh, your plane's gonna get its wings torn off if you fly over Antarctica. But can't you just avoid it? Right? Wouldn't you be able to go boom, boom, boom? Wouldn't you be able to do that? Like, is that unusual? Is that an unusual idea? Okay, look how much bigger they said Antarctica was. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to our roots here. This is like, this is way too wordy for me. I remember me and my ex-girlfriend watched this documentary and we didn't finish it, but like, do you want to apprehend the right? Look at this. Also, why did every ancient astronomer say, yeah, they are sun worshippers? Yeah, it is an atheistic cosmology thing. But anyways, what was I about to say? These are so long, bro. Like, I just want pure evidence. Oh, every ancient society said there's 7 planets, by the way, not 8. Um, just like that's a little interesting. It's a little strange. What is this shit? Oh, they're Freemasons. Yeah, they are. Look, they're all Freemasons, which is your ruling class, which worships Lucifer. What do you mean they worship Lucifer? The Illuminati, the Illuminati. It's not real. Okay, but look. Morals and dogma. Oh. Whoa. Oh, it's like 3:21 or something. It might be 3:30. Everybody comes in. I'm not looking for this. Albert Pike worship. Look at this. Satan is the negotiation of God. This is why I say you guys are all like feeding into what the system wants you to be, what the elites want you to be. Also, the last like few sources did not find it. I found Lucifer, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Is it here? Oh my bro, it's a bar night at my school. I just hear people yelling outside. Man, what the fuck is this, bro? Who puts these quotes in Arabic? We shall unleash the nihilists and the atheists, and we shall provoke a great social cataclysm, which in all terror will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism. Everybody come together into your body. I am the eldest daughter of Saturn, which is like the most satanic one to exist. Okay. Everywhere. Oh, this is the quote I've been. Oh my fuck! This is the quote I've been looking for. After all this time, it's the one that I started reading and then skipped past. He is trying to unleash the doctrine of Lucifer. Right? And you need to destroy atheism. But atheism, you need to get people into atheism first. Right? They need to believe in the atheism. And then you switch it up. Right? Which is what the above and below thing is, right? This is what order out of chaos is, right? It's literally order out of chaos by definition. Chaos, everyone does exactly what they think they should do. Go crazy, have orgies. It's whatever. As long as you're not hurting people, liberalism time. That's chaos, right? There's no order within that. The only order within that is the system gets to keep operating, right? Unabomber style, like, oh, well, like, yeah, you're doing this in your own time and stuff. Yeah, you're sacrificing children, but people can still clock into work tomorrow, and so it's chill. That's chaos, though, right? Everyone doing what they want is chaos, and everyone does what they want in atheism. Okay. And then they bring out Satanism, which Satanism isn't full order, but it's gonna be pretty orderly, right? It's gonna be pretty like, I mean, how much order do you need in order to say, yeah, put this in your right hand, this is my left hand. Put this in your right hand or we're gonna kill you. You need to establish a lot of order for that, right? So to bring us this false light of Lucifer, they're gonna need to make chaos first. Right. The other part of it too is that you can't do order out of order. So you can't go Christian nation of the US because the US leads everything, right? You can't go Christian nation of the US, flip it to Satanist, right? Because people are gonna be like, yo, I don't like this. So they have to make it atheism first, right? Because they're trying to go polar to polar. Yeah, you understand. I was gonna write an essay on potential ideas for the shape of the earth and stuff, but I'm not doing that. It's a waste of my time. This has been the most schizo stream you will ever see. And honestly, it's fairly inconclusive. All that you should conclude is that the shape of the earth is not what they tell you, and that the people who tell you about the shape of the earth are fucking evil. Right? These people who are like, what do you mean? Are pure evil, right? And you can understand this from an atheist perspective along with a religious one. Okay? Atheism is a religion. Your religion is liberalism. But it's besides the point. It's kind of Satanism, to be honest. Like he said, Satan isn't the evil God that they bring in. He's the antithesis to God. He's the negotiate. What is the word? I don't even know. Like negotiation? No. Okay, this is such a stupid moment. I'm not even gonna. We're just gonna skip past it. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's it. Video's over. The world is not a circle. Dalai Lama is evil as fuck and a pervert, and he kisses little boys with his tongue. And the entire movement of Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, which I'm pretty sure Buddhism comes from Tibet. It comes from India. Okay, but Tibet is like the one that popularized it. So, yeah, but it's the esoteric one. That's why they fucking love all this weird ritual stuff. Oh, okay. So some stories and art says that Buddhism is from Tibet. But no, it's not, guys, because we have to listen to the real history from the winners, not the people who lost in battle. Okay. Most schizo stream, honestly, kind of a waste of time to watch beyond the first 10 minutes where I was very efficient in my information. No, because I was looking at all that stuff, ramping up my emotion, and I was like, I need to go crazy. I need to unleash. Should I do a World Economic Forum stream? Okay, guys, do I have a widow's peak? Is this a widow's peak? I never show my forehead. I try and hide it from women. That's why my hair is always like down. Just look, my forehead looks normal now. Yeah, you understand though. Honestly, might record a video tonight as well. We'll see. Hey, whoever that dude was, I don't know why you would watch the whole hour and a half stream about this, but if you made it to the end, you told me to look at that one channel. You're like, yo, this guy shouted you out. Yeah, I joined his Discord server, and it's like fucking, it's stupid. They're like, because I was like, oh, I need a mentor, and you're like, yeah, this guy mentors me. I'm not paying $79 a month to listen to this dude talk about fucking nonsense, right? Because he does this stuff where he's like, yeah, Moloch is real, guys, and they're worshiping it and stuff like that, which is like, that's very good. It's very cool. I'm glad that he does that, right? And some of the stuff that he says is true, but then some of it is like this LA spirituality, and it's lacking in depth. And I need him to cite me books and shit, and he doesn't do that stuff. And the mods on there are bitches, bro. They're annoying as hell. I'm like, put me in contact with this guy if he's shouting on my channel. They're like, yeah, he actually doesn't run the server, so this is a pyramid scheme. You're telling me, like, fuck, bro. I don't know if that means it's a pyramid scheme necessarily, but it means that he's at the point of wealth where he is not putting out his best and he's just trying to farm money. Which it's like, for a spirituality thing, shouldn't you be like the least about money farming? Right? If it's real spirituality. I mean, I get like, oh, I don't want people to waste my time and stuff. Then put the good content in your videos, bro. Like, what? Like, why are you charging $70 to do this? And I get it. Like, a man's got to make his bread, right? I understand. But like, damn, bro. And what is he doing referring people to my channel? I have 100 subscribers, right? Like, isn't that a little weird? Isn't that a little bit of a strange move to be making? Don't you think? I don't know. I don't really believe that he referred anyone to my channel, to be honest. That just doesn't seem very normal. I also don't believe that he would watch my channel. Who has 200K on YouTube that watches me, right? Yeah, this is one of the most schizo videos, but I hope you guys understand, right? I know I've just said this, and I've said this multiple times throughout the video. But I hope you can get that things are not right with the shape of the earth, whatever it is. Okay? It doesn't have to be flat, but the Bible kind of implies that it is, right? Like, look at any theologist and what they say about biblical cosmology. But whatever they say about biblical cosmology does not mean that there's fucking 2 trillion different galaxies. This is just, they need you to believe that, so you think that your life is insignificant. So you think like Rick and Morty, we can just do drugs and stuff, bro, right? Like, don't you think, is it a coincidence that every Rick and Morty fan is a false intellectual nihilist that smokes a lot of weed? Is that a coincidence, or was that purposeful? Or is it a causation? Right? Because if you kind of have these ideas of like, oh, my life doesn't really matter and stuff, and like whatever, it's just random, aren't you gonna be much more likely to smoke weed and sit around and watch TV? And then you're watching TV that's just reinforcing the fact that nothing matters. But who's making the money when you think that nothing matters, right? Who is benefiting? Not your family. Nah, it's the people at the top, bro. And we already know that trickle down economics does not really work like that. Okay? So it's just evil. It's just pure evil. And like, these thoughts that Rick and Morty gets you to have, what are they doing to you? How long is it going to take you to unwind this shit and get it out of your unconscious? A very long time. That is going to take you a very long time. It will take you years to rewire your mind to start thinking, maybe it does matter. Maybe I shouldn't be a pedophile. You know? Like, maybe I should start being a good person. Maybe it doesn't matter if I make my bed in the morning. Maybe science doesn't know everything. Maybe there's no Big Bang. Yeah, but you're messing yourself up watching that shit. You are. And you're gonna become fat, bro. Because what does it matter? Like, what does it really matter, bro? Like it's just I just care about fun and like the feelings that I have, bro. I'm like Dalai Lama. I'm like a Buddhist, bro. I just want to develop myself. Like whatever happens, it doesn't matter to me. Like yeah, they're murdering children. That's fine. What does it matter, bro? Like it's chill. No, it's not. It is not chill. And it's funny too, because these people will be like, facts don't care about your feelings, bro. When have you spoken to a woman? Like, you need to turn off Ben Shapiro. Fucking Ben Shapiro, bro. Fuck that dude. Because when is he gonna say something significant? Why does it feel like everything that he says is like. He just complains, bro. He just complains. You know what I'm saying? That's all he does. He just sits there. I don't really like this about society. Like, you know, when I said that liberalism hurts your mind, it hurts your soul because you're looking at the wrong all the time. How the fuck did we get a liberal conservative influencer? Right? Because he just looks for what's wrong. They should have done this, and these people are so evil. And it's like, how little do your favorite people care about you? How little do these influencers care about you? So little that they'd rather make some money than help and benefit your life, right? Is that crazy? Because Ben knows, well, he knows a lot of things, but he knows that he's lying and withholding the truth about like probably 50% of the time that he's talking. He could say 10 times more, hey, Ben, when are we going to talk about how everyone at the top of the entertainment industry is involved with the CIA? Hey, Ben, when are we going to talk about our government's evil? Hey, when are we going to talk about how Israel. I can't even say that, bro. When are you going to say anything negative about Israel, Ben? Like, I know that we're Goyim and stuff, but like, come on now. Let's talk about the truth here. You know? But no, we just don't say the truth. We don't do that stuff because it's too problematic. Like the media execs, they're not gonna like it. They're paying me. Like yeah, I know. But damn, bro. But damn. Up here talking about Christian ideals, Christian morals, right? When are you gonna actually practice it? When are you gonna practice traditional morals? Isn't traditional morals to care about the people around you? Tell them the truth, maybe, that we consider this. But no, bro, like, we just have to serve the system and these people at the top. And, like, yeah, I know that they're pedophiles and I know that they do rituals and stuff, but, like, it's whatever. It's whatever, bro. Ready? Let's look up what Ben Shapiro most recently has done. I'm about to hate. Talking about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is bad. Kamala Harris is bad. Kamala Harris is bad. This is Twitter. Kamala Harris is bad. She's using her skin color to get ahead. Wow, it's almost like you do the same fucking thing. He's allowed to say that she's using her skin color to get ahead because he's at the top of the liberalism hierarchy of untouchable, right? Like Jewish is peak. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we should like be hating on Jewish people. I'm just saying that that's the most untouchable group, right? I'm not saying it's not within valid reason, but if Ben was just a normal white guy, he would not be allowed to get away with saying that. Kamala Harris is bad. Kamala Harris is bad. Okay. Oh my fuck. What is wrong with my computer right now? This shit is just clicking buttons. Just complaining. This is just ruining people's like minds though. This is why you shouldn't follow the news. I mean, A, because they're not gonna report anything important, but it's fear mongering, bro. This is all just fear mongering. Okay, yep. They're making everyone trans. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, very cool. We're hating on black people now. Nice. Yeah, literally every one of his tweets is just hating on Kamala Harris and stuff. So we're not going to talk about Trump said it's okay to sacrifice your children to Moloch. We're not going to talk about how Trump is pro-abortion now. Okay, talking about Muslims. Yeah, he just never mentions anything important. It's all blabbing, bro. It's just blabbing. And this is everyone in the fucking media. Sex changes, illegal immigrants. Why don't we talk about Epstein? Why did this never happen? Yo, why didn't we talk about how Israel is using AI to just bomb people? They're just like, yes, Hamas. Blow them up. What about the Hannibal directive? What about that? Right? It's almost like this is being used to kill 1 billion people. And don't get me wrong, guys, I don't support Hamas. Like, I don't stop bombing women and children on both sides, right? But damn, bro. But damn. Like, everything is so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid, bro. This guy's at the top of the media. This guy has his own company. And what the fuck does he do? He just complains, bro. And it's like, how far would they let someone like me? Well, to be fair, I just did a 2-hour live stream talking about Dalai Lama is a pedophile and sacrifices children. And, I did just talk about how the shape of the earth is probably not. It's probably not, a globe. So I'm never going to make it here. But you know why I say this stuff? Because I'm honest, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. And like, obviously, I don't know, right? We see in part, we know in part, bro. Only God knows. And I don't say that as a stupid trope. I say that as the actual scenario. Right? Literally, only God knows. So, like, whatever. But God probably wants you to think, well, the Bible's probably being serious when it says firmament and not just, no, this part isn't real. Because the Bible got God right. The Bible got how to live right. The Bible got all spiritual affairs correct, right? And so, how are you not going to believe them about some solid shit around the earth, somewhere around the earth, right? In the pillars of the earth? Well, it's just figurative, bro. The burning bush was figurative. Why can't I say that then, right? Because what is faith? What does that mean? What does faith mean? It means, well, I don't know, but it's like something that I don't need to understand because I know God is true, and that's it. That's all, right? Look at Elon Musk's Twitter now. Fuck this dude, bro. Fuck this dude, bro. Elon Musk, Keanu Reeves. Elon Musk needs to be dealt with somehow. Okay, that sounds like I'm calling for people to kill him. No, we just need people to talk about how he's evil, right? We just need people to talk about how, like, yeah, something is not right with him, and like, yeah, I know, guys, he made Twitter so that you could speak freely. You can speak freely now. How does Ben Shapiro have more tweets than the owner of Twitter, bro? Where is that picture? What the fuck? Yeah, like, this guy is just so cringe. And he plays like the libertarian game where he's like, people can speak freely and stuff like that. I have nothing to do with the World Economic Forum or the elites, and all this. Like, bro, I'm just associated with these people. I don't actually agree with them. I don't support them. I'm sick of this, bro. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of no one asking any questions. I'm sick of everyone being stupid as fuck, to be honest. To be honest, because I'm sick of looking schizo, having thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And like, I get it. My thoughts are very, very schizo, right? But I'm sick of being the only one that knows anything, to be honest. And it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't mean to sound like egotistic, but like, damn, bro, when am I gonna meet someone at the level? Like, when is this gonna happen? When am I gonna find someone that I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. This guy actually seems like he's been alive for 20 years. But everyone I meet, I'm like, you just seem like you've smoked fucking weed your whole life and just like eating Cheetos and baseline shit. Like, what the fuck, man? I get tired of it, man. I do. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying man. And sometimes I meet older people that seem like they're conscious. Has anyone ever told you that the sun is a different color? Has anyone ever told you that? Have people noticed? This is on Quora. Have other people noticed the color of the sun change from yellow to white? Why did the color of the sun change? What's up with this, guys? Well, I don't know, but they did make. But they did make a satellite that can fucking beam the sun to anywhere in the world. That did happen. And I know that I'm not screen sharing. I'm not trying to. I'm gonna end this soon. But that did happen. There is a satellite that can just fucking that could beam right outside of me right now. Right? But I don't actually know if that's the reason for the shift in color. I just think it's weird, you know? And with this whole thing of like the firmament and stuff, oh, what I didn't talk about was Operation Fishbowl Dominic. Operation Fishbowl Dominic. We apparently it was just a normal nuclear test that we just shot some fucking nukes into the sky in the 60s, right? Like the purpose was to respond to Soviets? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, the moon landing was faked. Sorry. Sorry. Like, I know I shouldn't say it, and I know that it's, like, not a good look or anything. But, like, what is that? What is this shit? The moon landing is just so much evidence for it being faked. I'm not even doing it right now. I'm not even blowing it up, bro. But there's pictures of people by the set, bro. And it's like, oh, it's AI, it's AI. Yeah, guys, we're just gonna release AI to the public, right? As they're releasing all the Epstein documents. How does no one talk about Epstein? Like, I know I bring it up all the time, and I know that it's like a huge thing for me because it is a big deal. Like, it brought me back to Christ and stuff. You know, I love Jesus for that one. Always working in mysterious ways and stuff. But, like, bro, I know it's getting banal with me and stuff, but, like, what the fuck, man? We got pedophiles, celebrities, pedophile politicians, and people have been saying it forever. People have been saying it forever. You know? And it's like, oh, look, here's a bunch of evidence. Guys, here's a literal list of the most famous people flying to this child rape island that Stanley Kubrick did not make a movie about. Totally didn't make a movie about it 20 years before, right before he died while producing it. That didn't happen, you know? But yeah, no, how does no one bring this up? You know, I've heard fuck, what's some news that people tell me all the time? I don't know. I can discuss John Jones in the car with my friends. I don't even watch fighting, and I know hella shit about John Jones. I know he beat his fucking family and shit. He did all his cocaine and all this stuff. But no one knows the details of Epstein's Island, where everyone's favorite celebrities went. How about the stuff with Drake? Last year, I was telling people all year that Drake did all this ritual shit. It might be in some of my videos. I'm not even sure. It might be involved. And you know, like, no one listened to me. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? You know? And then it came out, yeah, this dude has sex with children, you know? Like, oh, he's dating this child and stuff. And like, I hear about it every once in a while. But that's hella people's favorite artist. They're just having sex with children. You know, like whatever. And people are starting to catch on to it a bit. Like, hey, why does every big Twitch streamer go have sex with children? Well, it's almost like these people have signed with huge companies. You know, this might have to do with it. Wow. Eric Dubay has a video on flat earth activism. Um yeah, no, it's just a little weird to me that the media is like just fucking nonsense. It's almost like the CIA had a project, Operation Mockingbird, which had something to do with this. Right? But like no, trust the government, trust the science, trust the facts, you know, like it's fine. They're good people. Also, I don't know if you guys took notice. Look, the scar is like gone, but this area is pink. Yeah, but this has to be one of the worst videos I'll ever do for my channel. Like, this is not gonna do me good. But if you watch 2 hours of me talking, you would know by now, which I mentioned earlier. This should be a proof that I'm honest. Because I will say stupid sounding shit. It's 222, guys. Snap the hose, snap the hose. I'll say stupid shit just to be honest. Just because I care about you guys, you know? I care that you guys are thinking. And really, I care that you're not buying into these lies. That's it, bro. I really just care that you're thinking for yourself. Because to achieve wholeness in your life, you need to be thinking critically about everything that's going on around you, you know? And about the symbols that you're intaking and about the beliefs that you have. Because, you know, the earth is a globe. And, oh, no, there's not Nazi scientists in the US. And, you know, like, oh, journalists are real and they actually work. You guys remember in the early 2000s when journalism was real? Does anyone remember this? Because I do. I mean, I wasn't alive, bro. I was like a child. But you know, like I'll look back at old articles and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? They're actually thinking. So I don't know what they did. I don't know if it's COVID. I mean, COVID definitely had a big effect, right? Like America's population is pretty bad after COVID. You know, it really messed things up and stuff. But I think it's something beyond that. You know, it's probably some part of a larger occult ritual. They need people to be fully submissive to the government. And you know, you have to be like believing everything that you hear and stuff like that. But yeah, I really don't know what they did now that I think about it because people used to actually think, you know, it could just be it's definitely just the internet. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 100% just the internet. People get fed every single thought that they have. And then it's like, you don't even need to think. You don't even need to. Just listen, bro. Just listen to what ChatGPT tells you. You know, ChatGPT will give you the reason that we need to make it normal to publicize your BDSM kinks. ChatGPT will give you the reason that it's like it's fine, you know, just liberalism, bro. It's just liberalism. I wish I could tell you guys some truths, bro, but I just can't. I can't. I have way too much going for me to talk about so much stuff. So much stuff. And you know, if this video gets unearthed when I'm a journalist and they're like, how could you talk about this? I'd be glad. I'd be happy. Because at the end of the day, at least you know that I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? At least it's like set that I have ideas. And that's not just like, this is what Science Direct says, history.com. I think karmic retribution is nonsense. I should really just change this title to Severe Schizo Stream. Extremely Schizo Stream. Karmic retribution is nonsense, bro. That's such bullshit. Because why the fuck would that work? You know? How would that be a thing? Well, if you just hint at them, then, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Just put in The Simpsons. It's like a little comedy joke. That's just such bullshit, bro. Because to be honest, the people at the top, here's what goes on, okay? There's some group of elders. Doesn't mean that they're actual elders, but it means that they're wise men, quote unquote. People who practice divine craft, right? Mindcraft. They literally practice Mindcraft for fucking all of you. So there's this group of people, and they're the ones that tell these people in office and stuff like this, hey, you have to do this, you know? And maybe they're guest speakers at high ranking Freemason meetings or something. Who knows? Who knows? But there's a small Gnostic cult at the top. And the thing is that when you go deep into spirituality, not surface level, yoga, right? To be honest, learning yoga and stuff like that, you're kind of selfish. It's kind of selfish spirituality. Because I want to learn the truth to tell you about it, right? Like, what the fuck am I gaining from any of this, right? I want to learn the truth to tell you, hey, don't sacrifice your children to Moloch, right? But yeah, these people at the top recognize that Christ is real. When you go deep into spirituality, you understand that Christ is at the top. And even if you won't say it's Jesus, you know that there's a light energy of goodness and purity and beauty that you can't touch. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I've been at this place where you feel like this, but it's rather that I just know that that's the truth, right? And that's why these people are going to hell, is because they recognize that God is true, that God is real, but they still make the pact. They still make the pact. But, anyways, yeah, these people that are ruling you, that make you believe in atheism, those people who said, yeah, we need this part of the curriculum. And it's not the Rothschilds, it's not the fucking Rockefellers. You gotta shut up with this stupid shit, bro. There's more powerful groups of people than the ones that you know about, right? To assume that, oh, bro, one Google search and I know who rules the world. That's just stupid, right? It goes so much deeper than that. And it's people that I can't even tell you who they are. And they're not Freemasons, none of this stuff. They're just Antichrist. And not the Antichrist, they are just anti-Christ, right? But yeah, bro, like, these people who made you atheist are religious. Whatever, they're not religious, they're spiritual. Shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. Okay. And the closer that you get to realizing this truth, the better off you'll do. And don't people max out on selfish study of this stuff. People can tell me everything about the chakras. And then they're like, what's the twin-headed ego? What does that mean? You know? You need to learn to protect your family, not to become your own god, right? Well, with this frequency, I can do this and I can study well. And you could list me the names of 40 different frequencies, but you don't even know the George Washington statue is Baphomet. Like, what the fuck? And maybe it's cringe that I'm talking about this. Maybe it's weird that I'm like, well, it's selfish. But it is, man. It is selfish. I get it. Like, everyone's selfish to an extent, right? Maybe part of me learning all this in a deep psychological sense. Maybe I just like it because it's fulfilling to me to tell people, the 3 people in chat, the truth. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, right? There is a truth out there, and it's not what they're telling you. There's not a single fucking thing that you'll find in a school book, right? And the truths that are accessible, these low-level magic practices, are nonsense. This is fucking bullshit, bro. Yeah, well, I'm a Libra, so actually, I'm a Libra. Yeah, I'll believe in astrology when someone tells me everything about when someone meets me and tells me my sign immediately, you know? But you can't fucking do that, bro. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's nonsense. You think that they'd give you the powerful form of astrology? You think they'd give you the real one? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course not. So yeah, they're gonna keep giving you tarot and fucking bullshit, telling you this is spirituality, this is spirituality, this is spirituality. There's 10 times deeper levels that they're using to fuck you in your mind, in your family. And even if you break out, then you get to be like me and you get to be called crazy and schizo by people for learning things. And like I literally just said 5 minutes ago, I know that this is a bad video to be like, well, I know this is a bad video to be saying shit like, well, people are going to call you crazy, because this is a pretty crazy video. Like, I'm going to rewatch this later and be like, what the fuck? But, like, there's a reality to this stuff. Even on a base level, talking about music and vibration and stuff, that's like very base level schizo. And people are like, what? No, bro, music doesn't alter your like feeling. It doesn't penetrate the deeper level of your psyche, I swear. How do you know? Well, like I feel like it doesn't like make me feel different. Like, oh my fuck, bro. Yeah, like when I say that people just seem like when I said smoke weed and just eat Cheetos, that was the realest, that was the best explanation I've ever given. Because when I smoke weed and eat Cheetos, I feel like, okay, I understand how people could be this fucking retarded. Like if I did this every day, all of my skill points were into how to properly take a dab and not take tolerance breaks and eat Cheetos and how to pick them up out of the bag without fucking up your fingers. And like we're piping holes on Tinder and stuff. Like if that was all I did, I mean, I'd still be smarter than them, but I'd be like, you know, it's reasonable. It's reasonable that you're this stupid. But no, bro. And dude, it's so much worse at this school. It's so much worse at this school, bro. Cause fuck, dude. No one knows anything. Like, damn, bro. I ask psych majors. Yeah, I'm a third year psych major. Oh, what perspective do you like? I don't really know. Like, like um I just like diagnosis and stuff, and I just want to be a therapist. Yeah, what perspective of therapy? I don't know. I'm not really that far. Like, no diss. My cousin's roommate said that she doesn't know what perspective. She's like, I don't really know any perspectives. As a sophomore in college studying psychology, I could list off all 8 perspectives as a freshman in high school. And I could tell you what every one of them is about. What the fuck? I could review Freudian theory beautifully as a sophomore in high school, and you're a fucking junior in college and you don't know? The same shit happened with my fucking this dude I sat by in my math or no, in my comm class, bro. He's a senior. He's the TA in my class. I go, what perspective do you like? He's like, oh, I don't really know. I just want to work with people who are drug addicts. Like, okay, but like using what perspective? He's like, mm, like dynamic. I was like, what the fuck? Dynamic? What do you mean, bro? Yeah, but like for some understanding, dynamic means that you're just gonna use all of them. Which is like obviously you're gonna use all of them. Sorry, that's such a psych deep cut to understand. What I'm getting at is you need to use all of the perspectives regardless of what perspective you're focused in, right? So like if I'm a psychologist and I have a bipolar patient come in, yeah, I could use analytical reductive for as long as I want, but at some point I'm gonna have to acknowledge the fact that his mother was bipolar and that her grandmother was bipolar, right? As much as I hate the biological perspective, like you have to acknowledge it a bit, right? And it's not the actual, it's not your genes, it's generational curses, okay? Right? But regardless, you have to acknowledge all of them. Fuck, bro. Dude, it's gonna be rough in class tomorrow. I have 4 classes, hour and 45 each. Like, what am I gonna do? Suffer is the actual answer. I'm gonna suffer in those classes without a doubt. It will not be fun. But you know, man, like, hard work takes hard effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, when am I gonna achieve greatness without a bit of hard work? It's not gonna happen, you know? And as much as I hate to say this, I really want to stay up all night a lot of nights when I don't feel like I've done enough. Like, I need to catch something crazy before I sleep. Because what the fuck am I going to germinate from today? You know, I read like a quarter of that book that I've been reading, The Initiates or whatever. Millie P. Hall, Initiates of the Flame. You know, I read some of it and I was like, this is cool. Like, I'm taking this, but not as good as I should be. And like, I talked to some people, talked to my cousin, texted my mom, but that's not, none of those are dubs. I didn't even work out today. So we have to make it an intellectual dub. So that means that we're going to be abusing caffeine and just working, you know. Since we're so deep into a live stream, I want to talk about the shadow. I'm changing the name of this to schizo. I'm doing misc, miscellaneous schizo speeches. Ready? Dalai Lama and Buddhism is evil. Hinduism, World Economic Forum, all bad. What shape is the earth? Occult scientists, occult NASA people, Nazis, earth most likely not round, misc discussion, psych stuff, shadow. Okay. Sorry, I had to retitle this and make a description. Listen, we're going to talk about the shadow because it's 2:41 a.m. and I feel like being honest. What is the shadow? What does that mean? It's all the repressed traits within yourself. And yeah, a lot of them you can't really list them, you know. The only way to be possibly listing them is with some deep dive shit. Okay, but what's my shadow? What is that guy like? Well, you can kind of see it if you really think about the themes in my dream analysis video, right? So we're going to pull up the document. Dream analysis. Okay, so we can understand some of my shadow traits to this because dreams are really, really the window into the unconscious, as Freud had once said. See, the main themes that I came up with here was lustrous, violent, or outlaw related. Lustrous dreams were really most likely, in my opinion, underlined with a theme of seeking validation. Violence, and what did I mean by P? Violent dreams are really, really indicative. Fuck, bro. What did I mean by P? It doesn't really matter. I can tell you. Violence. Oh, I meant power. It comes down to power. That's very true, but I think it goes further than power. And I think it's really like release and freedom. You know what I'm saying? So the release of this negativity. But you could take that even further and go with the theory that all of your dream characters are yourself, right? And you could go to say that this is a manifestation of some self-hatred, which is a crazy thing. Outlaw really is just liberation. So, what's with this validation thing? Well, it comes down to a shadow trait of mine that I secretly care about what people think. And that's a common YouTuber trait, apparently, according to some people. It's very common for people who are in YouTube entertainment, theater, and that gay stuff, right? Like, a lot of people will go to say that the reason that so many people do this stuff is some weird, deep stuff with their parents. But I don't even think it's my parents, bro. You know, it's weird. Like, this is such a deep cut. But I remember when I used to do a lot of psychoanalysis on myself because I want to figure out, like, why am I like this? Why do I feel so depressed all the time? Why are my thoughts so crazy? You know? And, like, I came to the conclusion that I'm like, this has to be a buildup of me not feeling loved or a few big instances where some terrible things happened and I felt like it's weird. My psyche is almost akin. I can't say that. Okay, but I have here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. This is just deeply embedded within me, and I hate to admit it that I care, you know. But I think it comes down to my parents and I and their that relationship. But then it comes down to what do people who didn't feel loved by their parents go to next? What's the next step? And you could say they're peers, but that's very short lived. That's very elementary. The next is always relationships and girls and stuff. And I was ugly. I used to be ugly, bro. You know, I mean, not so to say that I was ugly, but I wasn't good looking. My hair was fucked up. I had terrible acne. I used to be on Accutane, right? It was not good. So there's this deep part of me that will forever crave the validation. And to be honest, what is validation as a man? What is that? As a man, how are you getting validation? No one says this for whatever reason. Everyone thinks horniness and stuff is the reason they have sex. But deep down, every guy knows that every time that you piped a girl, that's free validation, right? This means that she thought you were worthy. And that's so cringe to say, right? Because the truth is that it's not true, right? The truth is that it's like, it's easy and you don't have to be genius or Chad to be able to do that shit, right? But that's why this is a big shadow trait for me that I love the validation. And I fucking hate to admit it, bro, because my persona is all like, yeah, we don't give a shit about it. Right. And I think most people have a shadow trait of seeking validation, right? I would assume so. I mean, I say right, like you guys are going to validate my opinion, but like, I think it's a very common thing for people to have. At least I think so. And so few people ever understand the undermining of their actions is validation, like the true reason, right? Like, and I know like acceptance and validation, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yeah, but there's a deeper psychic thing that goes on with it, and it's weird. Anyways, violence and power. People used to impose their will on me back when I looked like a dweeb. And Well, the ultimate gesture of power is beating someone's ass, to be honest. Right? That's not too crazy to believe. That is the ultimate gesture of your power. Is I'm beating the fuck out this dude. And it's very lawless, which is another whole thing. The whole outlaw thing is that I love liberation. And it's like a cringe teenager attribute of mine. It's very teenager stuff. I used to dream of running away and getting on a train or something back when I didn't like my life. You know? And that feeling of liberation when I'm flying down the highway at 110 in Mexico or a video game, not in real life, I don't do that. That feeling of liberation sparks something in me. So these are all shadow traits. But further than that, when my shadow is in full form, it comes down to this: something has to happen. And Zerka talked about this. I'm stealing this. I know I quote him a lot, guys, but he talks about a lot of the stuff that I like. So I've listened to hours of him talking. And sometimes he's worded things way better than I could. But he was talking about this whole something has to happen. This is what I feel when I'm like, damn, I should go out. I should go out, I should go do this or this. It's like this, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's honestly so demonic. It's such like an evil thing. It's like something has to happen. We have to feel something, you know? But I think what it comes out of is, well, the more baseline, shallow explanation is like, oh, I know that I'm young, and there's this part of me that's like, I can't hold regret when I'm older. But it goes deeper. It goes way deeper. Because part of me does fear that I have this suppressed fear of aging, you know? And it's like, it's weird, but I swear when I was 14 and I was so depressed, I used to be terrified of getting older. And it was really because I didn't want to hold regret, you know? But I don't think that this is why I feel that something needs to happen, you know? I think that it goes way beyond just that. And yeah, it could be avoidance of numbness, you could say, but even that's pretty shallow. That's a pretty shallow explanation. Like when I feel bored in life, I feel like that. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. But it's a big shadow trait of mine. Like sometimes I want to fight stuff. Sometimes I want to fight, or I want to get some girl, or I want to feel something, you know? And it's so evil. It is. Because it's like, has God not done enough? That I have to turn to the devil to give me some feeling, you know? I have to turn to evil to feel something. With the liberation thing, I don't know did I even explain this? I'm kind of tripping right now. Pretty sure I did. It's really just that I used to be so square and stuff, which being a square, you're crying out to be liberated secretly. And it doesn't like build up. Like you could be autistic about it and be like, oh, I love prison and stuff. This own prison that I put myself into the schedule. Right? Like you can be autistic about it and stuff, but it's gonna pop up every once in a while and you're gonna fucking lose your mind. Every time it does. And the outlaw thing kind of ties into violence. And it almost ties into validation. Because liberation is power. That's having power, is being liberated, right? Like that dude that moved to the woods has power over his life. And that could be it too. When you look at the sexual stuff, I know that this is weird to talk about, but when you look at that sexual stuff of like, how CEOs want to be dominated? How CEOs want to be dominated and like how people who feel like their life isn't in order need the CEOs, need to be dominated, and people who don't feel like their life is in order need to dominate. Do you know what I'm talking about? This whole psychic thing, and so like this is pretty standard. Wait, is this standard with women and men though? Not really. It's not really standard with women and men. But anyways, that's a thing. It goes the same way in your dreams and aspirations and unconscious repressed desires, right? So like there's probably nothing more that Steve Jobs, than to be broke and in the woods and never having experienced any of this shit. He probably wishes that he could be born in a tribe of lawlessness attacking the other ones. Because he's so in order. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be on schedule. Right? It's the opposite for people who live in chaos. So life to the autist is chaos because everything needs to be in order. So they crave order, right? Even if the autist's life is very orderly, they still feel like it's chaos because they're autistic. People tell me all the time that I seem autistic, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Like I care. Like I care. Like you just changed anything about me. Yeah, but bro, a lot of my shadow just comes down to desire of power. Now that I think about it. And that makes a lot of sense because I think really critically about the life that I'm in and stuff. At the end of the day, it's a bit powerless, I still have to go to work. I still have to do my school. I still have to fill out forms, right? And even though I do my own schedule and stuff like that, and I just do whatever I feel like, all this, I still feel a need to walk around with shoes on, because like at the end of the day, I'm in a system. And despite me having a bit of control in the system of, I can listen to whatever music I want, I could think however I want, it's not real control. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not trying to play God or anything. You know what it is, bro? You know what it is? Is that nature is a consistent chaos. I have an equal probability. Okay, well, we shouldn't go off probability. But like, yeah, the seasons are going to change. Yeah, thunderstorms are going to roll in. All this stuff. But I know that the animals will always be here. I know that the crickets are going to chirp every summer. Like the watering hole might deplete. I might get a disease. But there's such consistent chaos in nature, in the city, in life around people. It's like unpredictable chaos. One day there's crackheads yelling at you. One day you bump into a nice lady. One day the prostitutes are being mean to you. It's like, it's just not the same. And it's constantly shifting, and even though the shifts are small over time, they build up. Like if you woke up 20 years later, you'd be like, what the fuck? But like, you're here every day, so you slowly acclimate to the changes. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, bro, I just don't cope well with being in this society. Like, I mean, I do good, but like, there's a bit of repression. There's a bit of repression that I'll never show. But then it comes out every once in a while. Just a little bit. Just a little bit in some desire or something. But like, yeah, bro, real shit. I don't know how everyone doesn't feel like this. I don't know how this isn't like a normal. I don't know how this isn't something I've heard before. And I don't even think it was my parents. Like, my parents weren't strict or anything. They weren't super strict, at least. They were somewhat. But I don't think it's anything like that. I don't think I could point to anything like that that would make sense. I think it's actually just society. You know? But yeah, bro, in summation, I think my shadow would just be like a fucking cowboy who runs around with different chicks that has always got two guns on his waist. I think that's the best picture I could give of my shadow. And that's not a lot like me because it's repressed, but like there's bits of my unconsciousness that will pull me to that life as time goes on. You know? Does that make sense? I hope it does. It's weird, bro, how these archetypes pull you along, you know? And the more that I imagine myself as that cowboy, well, here's the thing with using your shadow is that it might make you famous. It might do good things for you, but there's a lot of bad shit that you repress. There's a lot of bad shit that you repress. And here's the other thing too. I think I've purposely repressed a few things so that I wouldn't have to think about it. I don't really want to awaken those, you know? Like even for personal experimentation or some personal growth or something, I do get a little concerned. So I'm like, what could be there? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. That's it. That's it. The video's over. I'm gonna go for a walk, get some clarity, probably make a coffee, maybe make the coffee before the walk. And we'll be back. Probably not live. Probably not live, but we will be back sooner or later. Hey, if you watch this whole thing, please tell me because I'm so interested to know if anyone will make it to this 2 hour and 40-minute mark. Actually, 35. I'm gonna end it like right on the 35, so that's beautiful. Yeah, thank you for watching though. If you actually made it this far, and please comment any thoughts. I know this was very disorganized, kind of all over the place. Okay, I have 2 seconds. Goodbye. Thank you.